Well, you can use, yes, Famulema for welcome to our program. We use the program where they bring the information come to you. I don't say you then are also outside this country, you go out for take part, and the only way for them, have a look at the screen, the number we see use them for text. Please, not call, so that you could be part of the program. Well, it could be your voice, my voice, inside the program today. We're bringing a 1 3-story building where collapsed na King Tom, one person died there. Police, Children Partnership Organization, they don't form them, we reform them. Initiative for Children and Youth Improvement, what they call ICYI, Salon, done the campaign on hand washing campaign. Status Quo Salon, don't go boost the Society for the Aged, na King George's VI. The MMCT Alumni Association don't revive again, you don't take we even they dormant. This and more plus other things that will bring cancer inside the program we use, Mina that must say. Well, we want to take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what they talk so.
What in?
But do no can lie per winner.
But we get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where we pass waiting in the talk so.
But we get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy safe yo. No come boy safe yo.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros. Yes. What did they tell me? With Orange, I enjoy right now. Yes. Now live video. At the watch tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear, now the get an orange SIM.
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This na other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial star 800 ash for begin the enjoyment.
Orange, it's all about what matters to you.
Alright, that's so we go begin. 1 3-story building don't collapse na King Tom, and 1 person don't lost in life there. And this will be one around Saturday to Sunday. But we until Williams been go there and he send this for me.
Patrick Colin. Yeah. Well, about 2 months back, they moved this building here. So I go stop them. They not give for stop. I go police.
Who are the people that will book this building?
The man who get the place. I ask a workman if I can book the building.
Who are this man?
I don't know in name. Patrick.
Patrick, okay.
Yes. So when I go tell them, the police come. Try for can stop them. They not agree. We agree 7 minutes put tents. We go prevent the breakage in my own compound. They not do them.
Alright, this building we don't cause problems with today. Hosting died.
Sister and picking and left under the road collapse for the farm. Hospital pull under the block.
Okay. How much o'clock this year happened?
3:30 this morning.
3:30 this morning?
Yes. We go tell them every day, we tell them, say this year, now for do something for this building here. Not for book and so no more. It be 44 years old.
So what's your name?
My name Musu.
Alright, sir, and this will don't be so now. What's an affair now on this kingdom since you're not there around this year?
Well, we're afraid because the place a bad off, it can damage to the people. And we get much more picking and they really right now working at the place. They have been damaged. The next man you room back all the property they know was millions from damage.
My name is Nathaniel Escagul. Indeed, I'm meeting at the next apartment where the team for them right inside my bed. But if God able make me, I able room for able escape from the bed. I not be able even try to explain how it happened. Where accidents can happen.
Right. You've been on for meeting possible with this place.
Yeah, possible. I know very well. My colleague who all go school, as Sabi and I all born at the same district, at the same town. I did only meet them several times. Even up to this morning, they really text me, but I don't even tell her what happens.
Okay. So even when you tell her, you make any move for can see this place for see what
happens. I know one day meet me on neither me landlord for see for can see what happens. For all the time, I dey reach with them, calls them every now and then, we need respond.
All right. Well, that's so being King Tom, where somebody lost in life. Well, they come to this story where police children partnership organization, they don't form them. Well, the reason why they form them, Ibrahim Alim Conte have been talked to two young men them, we come now with studios.
Grafton Police Barracks from an organization called Police Children Partnership Organization, we based in Grafton Police Barracks.
Well, my name is Martin P. Sovula. I'm not the project manager for Police Children Partnership in Grafton.
Well, this organization will form really for help with people speaking them way then they outside then situation they around them, not they help them for let them further even in education or any other area. So like at the end they become something like a street child. So the government or the country they look at the police picking and say then now people then where they're not going for reach to a particular level where all man don't take and look and say police speaking they know better, they know they go school, they know they this, they know that, so they way on. So even in the prison where we can go there, where we can see around, we can see some people that are around there. So like we're not so happy. So that don't traumatize we had for come as a body, as a picking them under the police force for help with confidence, educate them about this issue. Let them stop. Let we all able for help for develop the country. So now then they really count with this particular program.
You want to be not registered this organization?
Yes, we fully registered the organization and we did with we certificates around we. So like even before we take this venture here, we don't write na headquarter, na the various departments and for let the aware say them picking them day where they already don't come together for help them compete for educate them with certain things and way we don't see say it become bad for the police.
So not the police picking anymore, not the targets. We need to look at other communities as well.
No, really not to the police picking anymore, but anything way they start from your home. So this don't make for say let's start from we home. From we home now we don't hold water now we home. We don't educate everybody. Then we all go team up now for say the other one the way then the outside of this box let we able for target them. Then I believe say we all go able for develop now the country.
Yep. Well, according to the package them, we get one do skill training. They'll get certain things them they affect the police children them because in anything they come to conflict there must be reason. If you see them police picking them, they go to drop out, smoke tramadol. Reason deal. Not to the half money that they give me. Parent they go up.
Yeah, una be not do something like survey for no really say some of them una compare they drop out, say they go out of hand.
Yeah, we don't do a survey. The survey is that basically we parent them. They just see them, but a little amount of money. That now if parents get 4 picking, that little amount no go waste. That makes some man go come on. That only like some of we don't know also parent they come on. We get that hard say low take parent they go because you get that peer group go smoke like we no smoke. So we just come now for long pull we picking we compete them out of this situation. For all over the bike around Sierra Leone. Then after that, we go even cater now for the other places, the camps them, the other area them.
Initiative for Children and Youth, what they call ICYI Salon, don't embark on hand washing. Well, Ibrahim Alim Conte be captured the scene and model now report.
The patient for one fine one with soap and water. Now in the rinsing hand. Now see, in the rinsing hand, they also raise the problem in top because when you wash your hands, sometimes jams in your hand, you don't go on the top. So you rinse the pump on top. Then why make you know when the hand is close? What have to tell you? Why make you know when the hand is close? Anybody want to try? Okay, when the camera with you and close. Thank you for a man. You know when we are close because sometimes jams them go there and close to the time. So remember, from modern also you send for there. Whether you know Okada rider, you know Zera or you just do. So wash your hands with soap and water.
The name is Reverend Eddie Musa from Kisi Barracks. And me now Okaraman from Modern New. For now I feel fine because why don't wash my hand? I feel fine for the jams there. Like anybody you know Okaraman, we say this year is good for all because we will ride this bike here. But people will touch it or they touch it right now. I don't know who said jams today. So when you wash your hand fine, you go feel fine. So the jams they go inside the hand. So another no more at the time for sure.
Mina Alpha Camara Bikers Shaman Model Europe. The initiative where this organization carry train at the Sundays, and I hope it's a good initiative because way back, remember where the Ebola saga came in this country, you know, most of the constituencies they put the hand wash their hand for the people that wash their hand. And secondly, and you remember say where you be the gonna the hospitals them before you enter the hospital, renting and they be doing a basic things. But now only they see them. And understand say if they return way back from memories and from waiting them the try for tell we will not be the first and we don't forget them now. They try for reflect from memory back and they tell the organization thank you for letting they wake up way back to our Sundays. So they tell them thank you for that.
Cholera and their own so for member for the wash and all them with soap and water. I like how you angry. I like how you urgent. Make sure you wash your hand and find one with soap and water. Forget rid of the jam so you don't go see.
Well, I think it's a good idea, you know, for wash your hand, anything you have for eat, make sure you wash your hand. And I think to say we will not get that discipline there during the Ebola term. So we forget the discipline back because I think where I feel to say we're not supposed for loss. We forget that so that it go spill down to we picking them with in a school so that anything they want for eat, they go wash their hand and that self will prevent them from letting them come in contact with germs. But make sure so you wash your hand properly before you eat. Well, Status Quo Salon, with our non-governmental organization, they will boost the Salon Society for the Welfare of the Aged, and Danny Bin Akin George's the 6th home with food and non-food items. One of the senior member of the organization been talked to we own William Wise.
Mina Anthony Gogra, the national brain, precisely Secretary General of the Status Quo Sierra Leone.
We still saw on a campaign visit now the 2 homes in Georgia and old people's home, within the rationale.
We be done the render voluntary service to this nation and we be done the care for the less privileged, but we did do that behind the camera. We decided this time around say no, make we get the media coverage, make we do some donation to the aged and even the less privileged when St. George's Foundation.
What you can do so?
We, like for the aged home, we do a cleaning exercise, we can clean in place, and then we donate some used clothing, cleaning items, and some food stuff for them as well.
So to the orphanage?
We do similar thing. We do the same cleaning, we donate some used clothing and then cleaning items for them as well.
One would wonder if now on the first time this for can do kind thing there.
We don't do some kind of voluntary service to this nation. We don't render summer school free summer school. We don't connect now all the district them. Even quite recently, we do on the verge for establish another one for Freetown. For the aged whom we not ever can meet them, but we decide say no, let me target them this time around. So we decide for cancel them.
So what do they expect from the people there?
Nothing absolutely, because what we expect from the wire, I mean, less privilege. So we feel say we get more work for do, because if society don't give we say need for the society in return.
So to the management, which you want to tell them?
We say thanks to them, because it's not easy for take care of somebody who not to inborn you, not to talk of for cleaner up and all that, because some are physically challenged, some not even know the see.
Alright, okay. Revival of the MMCET Alumni Association be on Saturday at Goderich campus. Usai, the principal, being give a status report on the polytechnic, and say also being pulled nado different projects them to where students can therefore do by the administration with support from the association. Well, they make some pledge, and the steering committee of 8 they may select them. But the PRO Elizabeth Sise been talked to Athanasius Omojo Shakabundo Pratt.
The administration been trying to revive the alumni association of the college. See, Milton Magadon produce a lot of products where they all over, and SLBC gets full with so many of them. And we decide for say it's time for letting past students there to give back to the college. And so we decided to call them together in a meeting, and it was well attended. The people then come, and it was a successful meeting, I would say, because then the principal give a status report of the college and also launch various projects them where it gets for undertake, and we will need the old students their support. And welcoming the students them, being welcome the projects them, and pledges were made, even registration, let me say for let the association come on viral now, and so then be open registration. People were so willing, so many people register, and as I say, so many pledges were made, people didn't commit themselves, and it was a success. And we feel say after that meeting day, Milton Magai go get for come back with a very broad smile.
Like we saw when alumni but not been there. What's not some of this project here?
Well, we get it gets Nadi for the facelift of the college. Like toilets, facilities for the students, the hostels, for add more blocks into the hostels. Them, things that we're going to make the learning process and be convenient for the students. We're going to make the students then safe, learn in a convenient environment. Those are some of the things. It talk about water projects, so many things then they. And now we not be even they safe. The registration still they go on the steering committee. They don't form a steering committee, and then they come and draw up activities them or draw plans, constitutions and all. And I know say una all will get for common. And them who we are here. We have the thing with the introduction was based more on the ID number, the year where you come, we study now, but by how the conversation they go, we have dignitaries, we have lawyers, we have senior military personnel. I tell you, Milton Magai don't produce products them, and so you can just imagine the kind of caliber of people that we have here, that we had here on that Saturday.
All right, the Royal Women of King's Palace Church, well, the another 1 week-long empowerment training for over 50 women them now Kono District. Well, we have to bring the highlights by Judge Luis.
Michael. Well, what you make they come with this institution, Kono City, and consistent women and land and get empowered and then become self-reliant at the society. Now Freetown, and then the next two hold on kind of like Kono, and we pray by God in power we get for extend and other achievements.
What motivates you for how this institution
what motivates me because we see in society we get a lot of women them and man them when school drop out. And we get single mothers and when they constrain, they get so much constraint. And we say if they empower, we enhance them, they will make a better living and become more useful in the society. But the word we get for the people that are out there, especially for more people then because when the school therefore start, we need more students that will come on board, who can empower themselves. And then also I encourage even the stakeholders, them, people the way they out there, NGOs, individuals, them, parastatals, them, let them come on board for support and see this program affect lives them like society.
Thank you.
Well, we thank God for the mama we bring this program can this community from where it come by Tuesday, a lanwi, and for make bead then necklace. Then after that, the lanwi, and for make slippers, then bead slippers, then design slippers. It all lanwi back out for type different type of ties. So we really thank God for them. No, this particular one, you not ever see it before. Okay. This one, I be the first thing for how this kind of program also for me.
Now, Pastor David Michaels, the president of King's Global Mission, and also the overseer of the King's Palace. This now a vision we have fulfilled, and God spoke to my heart. Now for Kono, actually Kono we get our branch. We operate one of our mission station in here, and we felt a very, very strong need for come around and plant the work here, in the sense that for empower young ones them, man and woman them, and give them relevance in society, help them fulfill their destiny, because occupy the right, as I talked to you, in the waste now owes, get nothing for do. But I believe by the grace of God, we want to give them a relevance in society, where they can now with the handwork of the land these few days, we a demonstrative training to prepare for the school go begin in September. This is one of the essence that we are here, and we trust God that they will make use of waiting in land.
All right, student union government na one organ of every college. Well, for sake of this, the Multimaga College of Education and Technology being conduct the elections on Friday. Well, it will end up pangbus. Well, SABC been talked to the PRO of MMCT, Elizabeth Sise, we tell Athanasius Shakabundu Pratmo.
The Public Relations Officer for Multimaga College of Education and Technology.
Well, we didn't at home we agree about so riot will take place na campus here. What happened?
Well, the students then they get them election for choose them SU government. We will man the student affairs for the next coming academic year. And I mean, they go on smoothly, but the students, this youthful exuberance and all interference from outside, one thing or the other start, so many discrepancies being crop up. We been bring out complaint from here, complaint from there, and even though we get the police presence, things been get out of hand. The students were in a riotous conduct. We at one time after maybe don't go around with the senior warden at the various campuses, then come back now Godwich campus. All of a sudden you see students they send invectives, the course, use insultive language. We're not permissible in an academic institution. The police were right there in their presence, and later on a day to the vice principal in office, then we get a call. The vice principal got a call that in presence needed. The students they don't begin go haywire. We come, we see them, police they try to arrest some, they say they have knives and all those sort of things. Some of them they beat their company students.
Then you need disruption at the building?
Well, before and during that day it was on themselves, They beat them, comping them. So the vice principal seeing those riotous conduct and all that the discrepancies they will be not going to get information about, thought it fit that no, this election cannot hold. Let put a stop to it, make it not escalate. So he called the aspirants them, the PEZO and the election committee we made up of staff and tell us that the election will be cancelled for now. Maybe later a re-election will take place, or the administration will select the SU.
We understand say they have mixed arrest in a police station.
Yes, well when he do that then now the students then converge now with placards saying they are doing protest, shouting no selection, no selection. And so in come out of your office, try to explain to them, after which me left only for like getting for I called the vice around 9 for just know how he left and all that, and he would tell me say he was under siege. He and the principal, the students don't put them under siege. They've gone haywire. They broke the vice principal in Kaim windscreen, broke buildings them, administrative blocks them, the dean of education, the performance contract man who is also the head of technical, then broke in office, damaged properties, the lower registry was damaged, even the administrative block.
So now what for the outcomes of
investigative panel has to be set up. For now, because the police have been present, where all this will take place, the students can take tires, them all, they burn all over the place, and they go burn down the campus and all. The police will be able to make some arrests that night. Then get some of the students them where they under arrest, but they may not left them first. But investigation therefore be on, and any students we found culpable go fall into the hands of the law.
We understand, say, some be careful take the reference exams, and today the exams take place?
Well, no, the exam don't push. The exam could start on Wednesday and it could be right on to Tuesday.
All right. Well, one for bringing on this appeal, you know, one young man, they at college, one for continue, but the person will be responsible for actually, you don't die. So they look now. Outside we will forget help for continue in education. When they can also, we on Ibrahim Alim Conte talk to him, and this is say.
Jala University, Jala campus.
Okay, so what will you come?
What you comes me and my mama but don't lose her. So my mama not there again. So nobody know the way for assist me or for depend to. So I appeal to from anybody. For them come in for help me. I don't come on the system.
What do you mean by system?
I don't come on I don't lost the opportunity because I don't sit exam for first semester. And second semester with now, but the university below up ask you for level pay or level register, but I don't get nothing. Yes. So I don't get nothing for pay. So now only I come. So everybody will come in and help me.
So you are what teachers presently?
Secondly, I do natural resources.
Nanjala.
Yes.
Before this time,
natural resources management. I do major in aquaculture and fisheries management.
Okay. Before this time, before you go year 1 to year 2, would that be no pay for you?
And my mother will pay for me.
Okay.
Or enter everything I will pay for me. But I promote go second year and I belong loss. So I don't get no standing somebody for say they will pay for me. Really my colleagues then they help me really. And they help me in terms of feeding. They assist me small. Well, I know they know will pay for me for pay me fees.
Okay.
Well, my phone number there.
What is your number?
My number is 078 58 4644. The other one is 076 24 25 12. I got to say 088 91 4334.
All right, okay. One for bringing on this again. Another appeal. This is one Mami, of course, in Peking. One for go school, so college. But unfortunately for this Mami, enable, you know, and because you don't get money and you don't get salary able for make up. So it can't for make an appeal to good that people them where they watch this program so that you're able for come to your aid. Even Malim Conte will talk to them and this appeal they make.
Yes, so what bring you can away use?
The thing we bring me can away use now one grain to care bomb. I don't try for leg, you don't sit, but I don't get way for leg go college. They are not getting nothing again. I bring me can away use. But if I get any sorry at possible will help me and me bobo. Now that's a camp for now we use.
So if you person want to help you, how you will contact you?
If person want for help me, now get to a day and my telephone number na 078 22 2056.
Okay, so the bobo don't get requirements for college?
Yes, it gets some for the other side, for the other side.
Okay, so you want let it help you?
Let it help me.
Okay, so with that number again?
078 22 20.
All right, well, then people also they make appeal. We hope say good at people them they will come to the aid, and you know what he mean when you educate somebody, you know what he mean. All right, one for bringing at this confirm youth. Being a one barrack, And this barrick, we now have to call the barricade for now. But if you see you say remember saying on a bike. But now for tomorrow, if we are not clean this cesspit because it run and they disturb other people, well, we have to apologize first of all, so tell you to take your dinner in case you see this kind of rubbish. But we just go for show you, for see how people in live in a community. And we won't believe say anything when a waste. I not believe say you human being for able for come in contact with her, because Danny can bring some other sickness like a cholera and other things there. And this they be like a community, like a barrack for that matter. So when they talk to that barrack, they will go see and also when I know on a ground, when I know on an area, then when I make sure say when I clean that cesspit there, where they run, go to other people them, we actually very disturbing according to the fume where they come out. And one perfume they will be they come out, they call somebody. You know, I think say now that kind of sense they now they pull. So you know go find for there that here so they meet people more, especially na a community where una day. So we not call the barricade, but if we are not clean them, next program we will announce the barricade name and una self go no say now una area. But I'm sure una they see and una know this side where this thing so they happen. When I try for clean them, make it left for the run way it run so. Alright, okay. We want to go for a short break. We'll come back. We go inside the program again. Alright, okay, well now we turn the microphone to you. We'll send you a text message them. We'll have to read some of them text message here to you. This say let Allah have mercy upon that young woman they we lost in life and make a rest in peace. From Ansumana Lungi Nakamayama. This other one say Freetown City Council say you people they need for set up monitoring system for go out and look for some of them building and within the city. Say because some of them are death trap from Boss Ellie Nadwazak. They say ICYI, thank you for to a member, but the importance of hand washing. Well, this say unfortunately water and soap not there na boku school them and offices them in the country. Well, una can still get them because them Veronica buckets and they been there. People are not throwing them, so na lobby and come back. All right, this one say, may the soul of that woman rest in perfect peace. This say, well, for supporting the aged, it's a very important thing for every salon person. Say because they go come, where you self go in that same age day from Daddy Cool, na Klein Town. They say we use government for put strict measures in place for inspect and monitor certain building construction them during and after we them don't do them from Daddy Cool at Klein Town. They say kudos to we use for we will bring vital information from Moses Kama na King Tom. Alright, we get some one or two more texts we'll bring to now. They say, we used to say, Asabi, Usai, that cesspit day, where they smell people, there to people them. That cesspit day, now will be first barricade day. Well, what? My first bike, they don't make it call my name. So I make sure say I clean the assessment there. Alright? Now we want for bring on somebody get an Apple phone where one young man, a phenom, I think say phenom keke. Somebody left and day. But it gets one unique thing way for make you identify this phone. If you know say you lost your Apple phone, how you dey come for can check them and give you that specific thing they way for make you know say that you get this phone. Can SLBC and for claimer. We get ID card with a voter ID card for you, Mohammed Kabo. You the Western area, your ID card there, so with we. And Mohammed Conte lost in Fiat sensor key. Well, I want single key where he didn't want bulk holder, and he lost them last week. If anybody see him, call 077561772, or you can come at the we use desk, the SLBC. Something good day for you. The Royal International Academic Seed of Care Fitong want to tell all prospective candidates and parents say the admission to the academy for GSS and SS don't begin, and candidates will want for enroll now for do so for secure admission formed at the academy between 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock to 2:30. Candidates and further they tell you for form and secure and fill all the form, then you turn them back to the academy for there you will get eligible for interview within 48 hours after enrollment. If you fail for adhere to this, well, you get yourself for blame. But for more, call the number 076-752-442 or 077-858-35723. Alright, to get one letter where somebody writes, this is a concerned person, they say, I write this for late complaint, but one bar club with a fire corner, fire building by the traffic, just by the traffic lights, NP station book face. They say the people that waiting at that bar or kiosk there, they say it look like say they don't respect motor man. They say from Monday, Saturday, Sunday, then they play music all day and night. They don't allow people them for sleep, and you get old people them around, sick people and they picking their way to go school, and even small baby them, they don't give them a chance for sleep. And then people and they tell them for say they don't get any regard for people them where they live. So, and they talk to government, make them pay attention, because people them where they play loud music, they disturb people them where then they sleep in the net. This come up from one concerned person we tap around that area day. Alright, we will continue with the program. Now one for bring one of this Tabule Theatre. And I know say Tabule Theatre is on there for quite a long time. So they get a celebration. Well, we on man been talked to Tony Morrison, when the Director General. According to Tabule Theatre done 50 years. In the 50 years, the 1st of August, Chile Williams been talked to the Director General of Tabule, Tony Morrison.
My name is Tony Morrison. I am the Director General Tabule Theatre. Tabule and a birthday come August 1, 2018, make me 50 years. Go born August 1, 1968. So they make me 50 years. So we plan of activities therefore celebrate them. Well, we embark on doing the founder of Tabule Theatre, Dele Charlie in play, late Dele Charlie in play, Blood of a Stranger, The Return of Kindo, and 1 Pound Flesh. Because in a school script. So they do them on stage whilst with the film.
Alright, so who send this thing to take place?
The performances then will come. We spend them from October 1st to May 31st. But they launch out October 1st. The celebration will launch out October 1st. But August 1, all Tabulite whose corner you dey, you are invited to government work, to big market. Then we get to celebration. August 1, 6 o'clock. Whether you're old boy or you're present boy, or whether you're Charlie Afna or Sam Macaulay or Bontin Davis or Rick Mew or Boda Spencer or Papa Raymond D'Souza Giorgio, whether you're Isolé Yuso or Jerry Spino, anyone, as long as you're about Tabule beats the batter, TAB, we invite you. And all the present boys them and girls them, we invite them. Now, big market, front the police station, 6 o'clock Wednesday.
All right, sir. This union on there for a long time. How are they managed for make get una funds for do una work as a union? We could call Tabule Group.
Tabule Theatre Group, as you see, we don't 50 years, are the oldest theatre group at the country, but we will not ever do a film. So this is the first time we can go to a film. How will they get fun? We get present boys as well as the old boys and girls. They got the diaspora. You get the Tijan in America, who is programming the diaspora for push the Tabule Group before.
All right, that's the Director General for Tabule Theatre with Tony Morrison. Tabule Theatre on the 1st of August will be 50 years of existence. Now, one for bringing on this, the kind of feel, we all me know say, we'll be small with the some, helicopter or them small plane, them they fly go, and then boo, Kenema, and then place them day. Well, that feel the people they don't go build it and they don't take them make their own. So the Minister for Lands and the Environment, we in charge of land business at the one country, been going at this Kenema field for go see the situation. Well, one for bring this report comes to that because still people are supposed to come out and that police stay because not government land.
Now you see the structures them in Fambulem, the same problem in Abo, and the same problem in Kenema. People they don't take upon themselves for the just to construct playing field when they playing the land for future development. Now look at we are losing our playing fields at a very faster rate. And we're not gonna allow this to continue. Can you imagine? Look us, the least boss they don't have fence, they don't put all the blocks them, remember deputy empty there, and they say they're very sad. But they say again the land on the families in the back, they hand inside. So we're watching. That's why we're moving around to see for ourselves.
Yeah, okay, but I mean this about even though we see why they say stop work, but why local don't go for like no get expect from authority. That's why our lands can say stop, but then still continue.
Yes, in fact 20 minutes see what you don't see over the years, anytime where they can put on authorize or stop work. Meaning they wanted that person move go to the ministry. We don't shy away from responsibility. We equally know so ministry staff there in as much as the local authorities they involved, but they're self involved. Now make as a ministry, we make sure say we do cleansing inside it, we make sure say we do restructuring inside it, we're going to reflect the true vision where the president get for this country. That structure has so that illegal structures them and therefore stop. We got to make sure we stop them. We're not going to allow this feed for being inhabited by people them. This is a government playing feed and this playing feed will be maintained as government playing feed.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to compare why this Kenema, why playing field as compared to the bull.
The same devastation and the same thing they do. Just like Kenema, I think that they even compare notes now for make sure they spoil this country because that's the one for do. Then they compare notes, just like when they do about their feed, that's what they do. But they would not tell them, say we don't reach a cutoff point. Because the president will make it very clear. He said we have to have a cutoff point at some point. And these are the cutoff points. All construction at their place here, we don't stop them forthwith. And any other thing where they come on, we will go take a decision on the houses where they don't build. The one where they don't give the places, then we'll go to that and give them their places then because they don't get places and the government get this land.
Right. And the beauty is that people are not move into those houses they eat. Okay. So which makes it easier for set whatever example, we don't decide tomorrow for do. So of course, no life will be lost and no property will be lost. But we need to take a very robust and firm decision very soon.
And also, Mr. Minister, somebody go and say, right, especially we don't get change of government now, right? When you get the car approach, probably say government will take now at the stage as why it go far better than especially we go now why it's really 5 years time they done. So we're not going to think for the best time early time is for not take the radical step there for change the system.
We're not even calling a radical approach, we call it a progressive approach.
All right. Well, now so people don't go, you know, and that kind of a field they don't begin billows. Some man don't put block there and waiting. About a government land, and we for make sure say something that they will need for keep, you know. Anyway, the minister don't go there and he get for take certain step. Well, one for go to the National Civil Registration Authority. What we know. Say they may know the register people in this country, and we hope say they have not pull the national ID card, because a lot of people in the Grumble say the national ID card don't they. Well, William Wise been take the step for going to the new Director General for the NCRA, and now this is it.
Me na Mohammed Mubashir Masakoi, me na the newly appointed Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority. Well, first of all, I wanted to know say that the people of this country know say this is a national institution. Now we all get an salon people that get this institution. We get the responsibility for make sure say we succeed. And therefore I will ask them all for let them get confidence and trust in the structures with government and in partners and all other stakeholders don't put together. For make sure say we get a credible permanent civil register where we will update once we don't capture everybody information. And therefore, because now we all we will get confidence in that.
Now you talk about, you mentioned about partner inside. What's in the relationship between this authority and the partners then?
Oh, we get a very good working relationship, because even when I don't start, we don't begin engage the critical partners involved in the process, beginning with government ministries, departments and agencies, and our international partners. We don't hold meetings with the European Union, with the support government on this process. We don't meet with the UN agencies, the UNICEF, where they support childbirth. We don't meet with WHO, we get interest in disease pattern of the country, where they affect, where follow the causes of death. We don't hold meetings with the IOM, we don't get meetings with a number of other agencies. And the others, they will go for meet next week again, like the World Bank, the UNDP, DFID, etc., etc. Now that are they continue to follow, but we'll make sure say everybody there on board.
So we don't say people already start for the national ID card. So do you will update the general public within the present state of them?
Oh yes, we don't do registration last year for the voters roll elections. We do the mass registration. All of those data done together now, and now you see that we use, we don't able for conduct a successful presidential, parliamentary, and local council elections this year, where everybody accept, we including with international partners. Thereafter, we're doing the preparations now for see how we exhibit the data we don't capture more for see say people then information we then give correct. What's not correct, then you go ask for corrections, and then we'll make sure so we'll get the right information about your data, about your personal information they give you. Other than that, we will use table now.
Before you left, when we will see this exhibition, process that?
Once we don't, this time not one man business, not to government no more. Government and the leader, but we will do it in partnership with a number of other stakeholders, including international partners and local also.
All right, so for being the founder and chair of Emmanuel Music Ministry, Pastor Joko, he talks to SLBC, but the new upcoming album, we then get for pulling the door. So we on Judge Luis send this for you.
I come up from Emmanuel Music Ministry, and of course, I have a vision out of the ministry. Emmanuel Music Ministry and Ministry launched 2013, the 19th of May, so the past 5 years now we're in full function. And by the grace of God, we don't get a lot of programs, we don't get fellowship, worship our listeners, we don't get every year, we get national national court to worship, we can normally take place every year at a conference hall. And we only get a musical conference where we bring all the musicians, instrumentalists together. We call servants of God to teach them the word of God. And by the special grace of God, this month that is coming, 5th of August, we get with first album production, songs written by members of the ministry. And the Miata conference hall the 5th of August. So we dinner this afternoon to talk to people who really come and support me. Because when you listen to those songs, they are spirit filled with the special grace of God. The songs are really powerful, nice. If you can grab a copy of the CD, just go to her. And you know, say you will even find it very difficult to believe for say that somebody, that people in Sierra Leone write them kind of songs in it. You can find it very difficult.
So how many songs in the album? Which now some of the songs?
Right, 8 songs they part of this album. We get song, the album title Emmanuel Reign. We get one song in Emmanuel Reign. We get I waited patiently for the Lord. Then we get Jehovah God like you. We get Every Knee Must Bow. And we get What Is Your Name. We get Na You, a powerful song also. Then we get Every Name Must Bow, of course, I'm not talking that. We get Ancient of Days. I think basically that all the 8 songs that.
So that the waiting people they therefore expect.
Therefore expect live performance. You know, just say the people in the studio no more. They're going for the engineer will arrange and well for them. And live performance. Of course, I know we don't attend previous program and know say by the grace of God we are spirit filled. The date are the 5th of August at Miata Conference Hall. The time now 4:30 news. And if you want to know more, you want to get more information, you can call Grace of God Mission 37 for them or you call me at this line 030-505874.
Alright, okay, well quickly, the last set of texts, they say Chief Mandem, of course they terrorized the people in Wilberforce village, especially around the Regent Road, Lumley and the Cemetery Road area near the village market. The concerned citizen will send this message say, make people in the Wilberforce area aware say, now this they be now and that therefore be vigilant. Then say so the police for the conduct regular patrol na the Wilberforce village. They say we use if then so they happen at Kintom, then no area is safe na Freetown. So dear Madam Mayor, try your best for put the city in good shape from Johannesburg and Lusar. They say we used to say what in the happen at Metimaga College. Say due to the interference by the say sport running of election. They say I make the students misbehave from German Katsio academic textiles. They say we used to say I advise the fellow citizens for continue hand washing. They say health is wealth from Hansis Bangwana Subalaton. We used to go let make una send post in a Bel Air Park for make una see how the place don't turn slum. From one concerned citizen, concerned Kumbra, that Dwazak. Indeed, we go for send somebody to become member what they say Dwazak. Remember we then judge them indeed. Now they don't turn it to another bomb. Anyway. So we used to say that Jala students, say I saw for him, we explain. I hope say people we get so yet go help them from concerned citizen. Well, now all that we get, of course, one for being gonna Kongosa box quickly before we round up.
Other bridge wala again, oh, attention, oh. This bridge we don't begin sink so by party the all the way. Now Western area rural district, Kosoton Bridge na Estin village. But una shabi Kosoton Bridge boy le fek baton, Kosoton on na the Estin de bo. Yeah, them motuka and don't go kia show na si so yeah na bypass then can bypass. Then they balance the Estin toll gate. Don't get that lily and natty for pitching chona that toll gates de bo. You see the Kosoton Bridge they sink by party na so yeah. Where the motuka the troku so driver they use this man, then they float by pattern it in Kanakosotton Bridge. If motocar or truck where they use this wire so here, anything by chance can happen now that they bring where they sick so it can out now here. Asafulai chefle no bibo. Who that problem bo if anything happen bo. Now this Kosotton Bridge don't begin for sink by Pat Sobo. Layo Mountain Roads Authority, Council Red Cross, UNU, we gather work place we're responsible for the raise the alarm for save life and property. Attention! Kosotton Bridge, they sink by part. So then give attention to Kosotton Bridge. Imonami.
Alright, okay, that's the Kongosa box. We're going to more of that on Wednesday. Well, before we go, the common sense will come up from Ibrahim Alim Conte say, dog, when you're not able for feed, no wake up or sleep. Alright, with that, we have to tell the main editor, Judge Luis, plenty thank you, of course, the man at the panel, way of make sure say the program will reach you, Fasona More and Jibo, of course, and we've got Toussaint as well. And William Wise then on Monday will go around for make sure say things they meet we. Well, my producer actually help me put all things together. Now Ibrahim Alim Conte. Well, so we'll meet back on Wednesday. Mina that must say the wish now. Bye bye.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer na Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what they talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where you pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy yourself here. No come boy yourself here.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I watch tonight.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear, now the phone I will get Orange.